In thinking about economic policy today, it's impossible to start without thinking about the Great Recession and its devastating impact on American families. Its impact can be told in many different ways. There's two numbers that I find especially daunting. One, there's currently 15 million Americans who are unemployed and many, many more who are working part-time, who would prefer to work full-time. Two, households have lost over $8 trillion in wealth due to declines in housing and stock prices. However, in many ways, these numbers fail to capture the uniquely acute fears that are produced by economic insecurity and undermine the country's social fabric. For example, extended unemployment has a series of real-life negative consequences. It leads to lower wages upon reemployment. It places great stress on families and marriages. It leads to elevated rates of mortality. And it can even reduce the future earnings of the children of the unemployed. These impacts are an important reminder that the goal of economic policy and what we seek to contribute to is not simply a well-functioning economy, but a country that works well for everyone. The global economy is becoming increasingly competitive. Capital can crisscross the globe looking for the highest rate of return, and two potentially giant destinations for capital, namely China and India, are growing stronger. In a likely related trend, the wages of many Americans have grown only slowly, and some have even declined over the last 3 decades. At home, growth is determined by the choices that we make today. There are several areas where increased investments are necessary, and I'm just going to highlight 3 today. 1, basic research is an engine for innovation and growth. However, the federal support for basic research as a fraction of GDP is at a post-World War II low. 2, a high-performing K-12 education system is crucial for increasing workforce productivity. However, the U.S. system underperforms much of the rest of the developed world, even as we spend the most. 3, scientists tell us that climate change is the consequence of emitting greenhouse gases. However, to date, we have not confronted this challenge. These challenges have at least 4 similarities. None of them can be solved by one bold stroke. All require persistent and sustained effort. All require government action, and none can be solved without new resources.